Jai Hind. I, Cadet Ajay Ramrao Khaire of D Batu NCC Unit, is standing in front of you on the behalf of the cadets of D Batu NCC Unit to create an awareness and give a message on organ donation. As today we are celebrating World Organ Donation Day. So basically, starting off, what is organ donation? So organ donation is a process of taking an organ which is a healthy organ from the organ donor's body and replacing and transplanting that organ into the recipient's body whose the organ is of no use or it is currently damaged due to an accident or a mishap. So basically this is called as a greatest adventures, or we can say a greatest history in a medical science, as we are giving a whole new life to someone's body by just giving an organ to him. So for this I will like to call up on my buddies, for he will be generating and giving you more information, creating awareness on organ donation. Thank you.
Tissue can be transplanted. The organs and tissue can be transplanted include the liver, kidney, pancreas, heart, lungs, intestine, coronal, middle, eyes, skin, bone marrow, and blood vessels, and heart walls. And
Each time when you go to Bureau of Motor Vehicle, you will be asked, do you want to make an automatical gift? All you have to do is say yes.
Sign and carry an organ donor card. This card can be downloaded at www.organdonorcard.gov.in. We have provided all the links in the description box. Thank you.
It is one of the popular myth that by becoming organ donor, the individual will not be able to receive the best medical care possible. Not at all. The individual's decision to donate organ does not affect the quality of medical care he or she will be receiving.
Also, one of the most primary asked question among the people is that will it cost anything for the organ donor family? For that question, the answer is no. It doesn't cost anything for the organ donor family except the nil cost.
It is almost seldomly asked that whether the donation would disfigure the donor's body. The recovery of organs, tissues, and eyes is a surgical procedure performed by trained medical professionals. Generally, the family may still have a traditional funeral service.
Every transplant hospital in the United States is a member of UNOS. The doctors in this hospital will examine you and determine if you are a good candidate for transplant. In addition, UNOS has its own criteria about some organs, but the hospital which are doing transplant also has its own criteria about the selecting candidate for the transplant.
If the hospital's transplant team determines that you are a good transplant candidate, they will add you to the national waiting list. You can get on the waiting list at more than one transplant hospital.
UNOS is a united network for organ sharing, which is a private, non-profit organization that manages the US organ transformation system. UNOS policies do permit multiple listing. However, be sure to check each hospital's guideline about who will be the primary care provider. You have to wait for the further process.
Next, you wait. There is no way to know how long you will wait to receive a donor organ. Your name will be added to the pool of the names. When an organ becomes available, all the patients in the pool are assessed to determine compatibility. As you can know, the criteria is quite pious and transparent.
You all must be eager to know which organization actually manages the distribution of organs, isn't it? The UNOS manages it all by maintaining organ procurement and transplantation network, that is OPTN. Through the UNOS organ center, the organ donor is matched with the recipient who are waiting for the organs 24 hours 365 days.
When an organ becomes read out some interesting positive facts about organ donation available, the local organ procurement organization sends medical and genetic information to UNOS. Then UNOS generates list of blood type, tissue type, organ size, medical urgency of patient illness, time already spent on the waiting list, geographical distance between the donor and the recipient.
Hello everyone. The organ is first offered to the transplant center with the candidate who is the best match. the transplant team decide if it is accept or refuse the organ based upon establishment medical criteria and other stuff like including patient and organ transportation. Thank you.
Transplant center refuses the organ, then the transplant center is contacted to the next patient is on the list. This process until continuous the organs is placed. The organs are distributed first locally, then no match found, then they are distributed to the regionally and nationally.
To become a live donor, if the transplant center refuses the organ, the transplant center of the next patient on the list is contacted and the process continues until the organ is placed. Organs are distributed locally first. If no match is found, they are offered regionally and then nationally.
The awareness of the organ transplantation had been increased in a recent time, as we can see an impressive growth in the total number of organ transplants which took place. There is a total 7% increase of the organ transplantation which took place in the recent times. Total 5,090 transplants took place in the year 2017-18, compared with 4,756 organ transplantation took place between 2016 and 17. All these multi-transplant which took place were considered from a living donor.
Total number of kidney transplants increased by 7% in 2017 and 18. Kidney transplants from donor after circulatory death increased by 6%, while number of living donor kidney transplants increased by 1%. The total number of cardiothoracic organ transplants rose by 10% and the liver transplants rose by 8%. The number of pancreas transplant increased by 3%.
Now, I will read out some interesting facts about organ donation. There has been 11% increase in deceased donors and less than 1% increase in living organ donors. Compared with last year, increase in 6% in the donors after circulatory deaths to 619 compared with the last year.
Donors are continuing to change. Donors are older, more obese, and less likely to have suffered a trauma-related death, all of which have an adverse effect on transplantation outcomes. Donors after brain death provide an average one more organ for transplantation than donors after circulatory death.
Your organs and tissues after you die, you can save as many as 75 lives, my dear friends. Many families say that knowing their loved ones help save or improve others' lives, help them cope with their loss. It's especially important to consider becoming an organ donor if you belong to an ethnic minority. So let's step forward and save lives.
So while ending, I would like to invite all of you to take a pledge of signing up for being an organ donor. If at least few of you decide to be an organ donor, we will believe with the cadets of D-BATO unit, our aim for being in this completion is accomplished. By saying this on the behalf of all the cadets of D-BATO unit, conclude this video. Jai Hind.